And welcome to the Kindest Crew. And we are live. So if you're joining us on YouTube at the Pirate Syndicate, I just wanted to welcome you aboard. And also, I wanted to let you know that we have a special guest all the way from around the world. And we're going to bring in a, an incredibly talented and informative person that I want you to meet. Professor Rao, how are you doing, my friend?
Thank you for having me, and thanks for giving me an opportunity to be interviewed. And let me share it with you the challenge I have overcome right now. One
Yeah.
year ago, I had brain stroke, and my right side of the body was paralyzed. And more than a year, I have mental challenges, physical challenges, financial challenges. I'm trying to get back to normalcy because of my willpower, because of my positive attitude, and because of the power of mind. So thank you very much to be with you today.
So, was that from your brain hemorrhage?
It was a brain stroke, and during the second lockdown in the year 2021, and I was on the bed, and I lost memory for a few days.
Wow.
Gradually, I recovered. So it's a big challenge for me, and I'm grateful to some of my friends who supported me, including you, and also we have one more Rush Hedge. They
Yeah,
have been
Russ Hedge is
supporting,
an
yeah,
avid supporter as well. So
yeah,
I
and
love
he's
that.
supporter. And apart from he also called me, inquired me over the phone and WhatsApp, and he keeps calling once in a fortnight, and he was inquiring my health. So some of the people, thought leaders globally, they inquired, like Dev Ulrich and many other thought leaders. They inquired about my health online and offline. So I am grateful to all these thought leaders who are the backbone behind all these things, and it's because of their what is that called, prayers. I'm back to the track.
And are you healing well? Are you on progress? Are you making like all of the initial changes that you want to? I know it's a challenging way to recover, having been injured and have I was in 2 years of rehab, so I can appreciate some of the things that you have to go through in order to get back to what you call normal. And so, hats off to you, sending prayers and blessings your way, and all the healing energy we can send your way, because we need you in this world. Because I know that you are an advocate for kindness, sharing the light out there, and some things that you've got going on with your in your abundant books, everything that you've got going on with your book. So, talk a little bit about what the last book was, because I think that that's probably relative to what you're talking about today as well.
I have authored 50 books, including the award-winning book titled "See the Light in You." Here is the book.
See the
Just
light.
look at this.
Yes. See the light in you.
See the light in you. His Holiness Dalai Lama has written a foreword for this book, and it is one of the best books ever I have written in my lifetime. And I'm grateful to the Nobel laureate, His Holiness Dalai Lama, for giving me an opportunity to write a foreword for my book.
That is fantastic. I saw that and I thought, man, that's an incredible uh, endorsement for some of the things that you're working on. And after 50 books, you've put in the time, you've put in the effort, the creativity that takes place, the
Yeah.
effort that takes place. So, what possessed you or what encouraged you to write this book that got that kind of endorsement?
Uh, uh, I wrote several books in my lifetime, and then I sent a request to His Holiness Dalai Lama to write a foreword for my book. he has read the manuscript. Then he has agreed to write a foreword, and he has written a foreword. Okay. Now coming to the point, uh, this book is very much required in the current world, especially after post coronavirus, because before COVID, people have taken everything for granted. But after the coronavirus, things have changed, and people are focusing more on mindfulness, wellness, and kindness. And you are also an advocate of kind uh, school. Okay, so this book is very much relevant. This book is very much relevant forever. Why? Because not only because of COVID, because of the various challenges which people are undergoing globally, and the future world is very high tech, volatile, and complex. We need to focus more on kindness. We must focus more on wellness, and we must focus more on this health aspects. Even corporates are also encouraging this mindfulness, because it's very much required, because they are encouraging on work-life balances globally.
Well, and you pointed out, and I read in some of your content that you know the gym is an investment. Investing in yourself like that is part of self-care. It's part of being able to help others around us. Some of the things that you're working on to recover, whether you're continuing your engagement in exercise and healthy living, eating
Yeah.
the right foods, consuming
Uh,
the right information. All of these things are important in our lives. So I'm sure that plays into some of the things you're thinking about or considering in your life.
Yeah, as I told you, I had a brain stroke and I'm recovering. I started doing physiotherapy exercises for more
Uh-huh.
than a year, and I still have to continue doing physiotherapy exercises for one more year to get back to the track. Initially, I had a problem with memory issues. It took a lot of time to recover. So because of the positive psychology, because of the power of subconscious mind, because of various things like positive attitude, that has helped me to recover.
Well, and are you feeling confident about your full recovery, or what's the status on
Yeah,
recovering?
I'm confident, because basically, I when the moment I collapsed after the brain stroke during the second wave of coronavirus near 2021.
Uh-huh.
So many people thought that I would die, but I survived because of the power of subconscious mind.
Mm.
The moment I collapsed, doctors thought that I would die, but it took 7 hours. But still, I recovered because of my good health and a positive attitude. So I'm very much confident that I'll be back to the track, and I will also inspire the world, and I will build a better world, and I will make a difference in the lives of others. So I'm very much confident. I'm very much bullish. And let me tell you, I was born with some purpose. So I was born in a toxic family and grew up into a toxic environment. I have
Mm.
mental challenges, physical challenges, financial challenges. Despite all the challenges, and also I'm dyslexic, and I have ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Despite all the challenges, still I am moving forward because of my willpower, because of my confidence. So I'm very much confident that I was born with something, and definitely I will deliver my goods, and leave this world forever after doing my job.
It's fantastic. I love that attitude. I love your attitude, and I love the tenacity that you are living life. You're living it fully. You have the moment of challenge, and then all of a sudden, because of your attitude and your approach and everything that you're doing, that's a lesson we can all learn from. So thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for sharing this message with us. And you have the book out there. Share your book one more time, so before we get away, and
Yeah,
make sure that people can.
this is a book titled "See the Light in You." For this book, His Holiness Dalai Lama, the Nobel Laureate, has written a foreword.
Yeah.
The message from this interview is that health first, education second, and wealth third. This is the message I am sharing with the world, because people focus on money, but ultimately, basically, what is required is first health. Only when we are healthy, we can add value to others and make a difference in the lives of others. So we should focus on health. Then comes education. Then comes our wealth. Okay, this is the bottom line of this book.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And as always, I'm going to be sharing this out on all the social platforms. And I'm going to be tagging some of our mutual friends out there, Russ Hedge, Dr. Nupi, and all of the individuals that believe that kindness is cool and smiles are free. And Professor, thank you so much for joining me today, and look forward to future conversations even more.
And also I express my gratitude to Dr. Nupi and also to Russ Hedge. They also supported me a lot, and especially for more than 2 years, Rush Hedge has supported me online and offline. So I'm grateful to all the people, especially thought leaders, and some of them which I can't name here, especially to His Holiness Dalai Lama.
Thank you so much, Professor. I really appreciate you and all you're doing. And let's share it with the world, and make sure that we have kindness is cool and smiles are free. All right?
With gratitude.
Gratitude for everything.